Who am I? It's a question we ask ourselves at some point in our lives, including me. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a salt box house with a traditional slanted back roof, and I'm old. Yep, I was built way back around 1712. I was one of the original 100 houses built after the Elizabethtown Association divided up lots in 1699. One of my relatives is a noted author, Marion Nicol Rawson, who included a mention of me in her book, Under the Blue Hills. Oh, I almost forgot, William Hamilton, after whom I'm named. I was in the center of everything. I saw Lenape, soldiers, farmers pass by my door. I had a cozy kitchen and snug bedrooms. My small upstairs windows were a great place to peek out of, especially if you were little and short. My fireplace kept everyone both warm and well-fed. I was happy to stay the same, but I've been around long enough to know that things don't stay the same for long. I must say that I was a little alarmed when I learned that my land was sold. Imagine that, my land, and not me to go along with it. The gentleman who owned my land agreed to give me away to anyone who wanted me, and so they set about to move me. They set supports under me between my walls and my foundation and lifted me right up. After 273 years, boy, I was stiff. I was put on a truck and moved around the corner. I was set down on a new foundation right next to the Cannonball House, a dignified museum that was great at showing off all that was good 200 years ago. Across the street was the Stagehouse Inn, formerly the tavern. Now I was in real classy company. But no new family came. My kitchen was changed to an office. A new fancy circular staircase was installed and led to my new basement. Now there were other offices and meeting rooms. I had a hard time trying to decide what it was I had become. Well, as it turned out, I was about to begin a wonderful new job that would call upon all of the skills that I had used to be the best house I could. I was no longer going to house a family, but an organization designed to care for many families and individuals in need of support, kindness, and concern. I would help them resolve their situations, help them make decisions, find solutions, become determined, find a firmness of purpose. I was to house the Resolve Community Counseling Center of Scotch Plains. Resolve and I came together doing what we each do best, giving support, encouragement, and direction to those in need. One thing about my new family members was that so much of what is said and all of the good work that we, Resolve and I, do to help them is so confidential and often done so quietly, it often goes undetected by others in Scotch Plains and Fanwood. The results benefit my family members, but also reach far into our communities. The pain that is eased and the confidence that is built allows my families to go out and be real contributors to our towns and to be able to live happy lives that will touch others. My walls hear so much anxiety, depression, and despair. My new family members come trying to understand the death in their family, feelings of suicide, loneliness. The families and individuals who come to Resolve come with many kinds of hurts, concerns, and challenges, and need the help that the counselors of Resolve can give to gather their thoughts, build their emotional strength, and move their lives to become whole again. The first time I heard a severely depressed teenager laugh about a fun ball game they had been to the week before really made me feel good. There was progress and a feeling of accomplishment. There was a little third grader who came to speak about not fitting in. He was always looking for attention, but in the wrong way. School was not going well. He often misbehaved. His teachers and parents were at their wits' end and didn't know what to do. The counselor talked to him and gave him specific ways that he should act and encouraged him to talk openly about his feelings of not belonging. He came back one week with great news. He got up enough courage to speak to one of his classmates about why he went to Resolve, and how it was difficult for him to accept the fact that no one liked him. The classmate was confused. "We like you," was the boy's response. The third grader told his counselor, "I didn't know they liked me." Things improved, and the third grader came to the conclusion that different didn't mean bad, and that he still could be accepted for who he was. There was a dad who came because he had a bad temper. It was affecting his work, his marriage, and his relationship with his children. He had so much anger built up inside of him, he was frightening, but at the same time so very sad. Once again, the Resolve counselor worked very hard, and it took many weeks, but progress was made, and peace came to this dad, and those around him were more peaceful because of the work of Resolve. The counselors of Resolve are many things to many people. They are cheerleaders for those who don't have anyone in their corner. They are life guides who point those they help in the right direction. They are the calm in the chaos of divorce. They can provide suggestions and strategies, but their greatest contribution is helping those they counsel to realize they have the ability to change their lives for the better. Not one of the families or individuals who come to Resolve for help is turned away because they can't pay. The people of Scotch Plains and Vanwood have seen to that. All through the years, they have recognized the good work of Resolve and have contributed generously to make sure the work continues. Resolve also serves the elementary school children of the Scotch Plains Vanwood School District. Each of the 5 elementary schools has a Resolve counselor present in the building at least once a week. The counselor spends their time assessing the needs of the students referred to her, counseling, meeting with parents and teachers, conducting workshops and classroom guidance sessions, which cover topics such as self-esteem, bullying, and personal safety and positive peer relationships. I am so proud to be able to help Resolve make such a difference in the lives of so many. I hope if Resolve can help you or someone you know feel better about yourself or better able to deal with the challenges that life brings, you will call Resolve at the Hamilton House. I know from first-hand experience what a difference Resolve can make in the lives of so many.